Maria was a hard-working single mother in the city. Every morning, she dressed neatly in her Ankara blouse and fitted skirt, tied her hair back in a scarf, and carried her handbag before rushing to her small tailoring shop in the busy market. Her 6-year-old daughter, Mia, was her joy. Mia wore cute little dresses and shiny shoes to school, and on weekends, she loved to draw and play with her dolls at home. One Sunday after church, Maria met a man named Akin. He looked polished, wearing a clean blue shirt, black trousers, and shiny shoes. He carried a Bible in one hand and smiled warmly. "You're a strong woman," Akin said as he offered to carry Maria's handbag. "Raising this beautiful girl all by yourself? That's not easy." Maria blushed. "Thank you. God has been my strength." Akin bent down to Mia's height and handed her a sweet. "Hello, princess. Always obey your mother, okay?" Mia forced a small smile. "Thank you, sir." From that day, Akin began visiting often. He would bring groceries like bread and milk, and sometimes hand Maria small gifts. "You work too hard," he said one evening, dressed casually in a polo shirt and jeans. "You don't have to carry this burden alone. Let me help." Maria thought, maybe this is a blessing. Maybe I don't have to be alone anymore. But Mia noticed things. Sometimes Akin stared at her too long. Other times, when she wanted to sit with her mother, he would frown. "Go to your room, little girl," he would say with a forced smile. "Adults are talking." One night, Mia whispered, "Mama, I don't like how Uncle Akin looks at me." Maria sighed and adjusted her Ankara head tie. "Mia, don't say that. Akin is a good man. He cares about us." Maria wanted to believe in love again, and so she ignored her daughter's warning. After many weeks of visiting, buying foodstuffs, and helping Maria carry things, Akin finally decided to take things further. One Saturday evening, Maria had just returned from her shop, still wearing her Ankara blouse and skirt, when Akin arrived, neatly dressed in a white shirt and dark trousers. He carried a bouquet of flowers in one hand and a small box in the other. "Maria," he said softly, kneeling down in the sitting room, "from the first day I saw you, I knew you were special. You are hardworking, kind, and strong. I don't just want to help you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me?" Maria covered her mouth in surprise. She had not expected such a gesture. Her heart beat fast. "Mia, what do you think?" Maria asked, looking at her daughter who was sitting quietly on the sofa in her little pink dress. Mia looked down at her shoes and whispered, "Mama, I don't know." Maria smiled nervously and turned back to Akin. "This is so sudden, but maybe this is God's plan." Akin slipped the ring on her finger, grinning widely. "You won't regret this, Maria. I will take care of you and Mia." Maria blushed and hugged him, ignoring the uneasiness in Mia's small eyes. Weeks later, Maria started leaving Mia with Akin whenever she went to her shop. She thought Mia was safe with him. But behind closed doors, Akin was cruel. He touched Mia in ways that made her scared and hurt her. "If you tell anyone, I'll harm you," he threatened, his face hard. Mia cried quietly at night, hugging her teddy bear. She tried to speak one evening when her mom returned tired, dropping her handbag on the sofa. "Mama, there's something I need to tell you," Mia whispered. But Maria, still in her work gown and slippers, rubbed her forehead. "Please, Mia, not now. I'm weak from the shop. Let me rest." Mia's heart sank. The only person I trust doesn't believe me. One hot afternoon, Maria felt sick at her shop. Her head ached and her hands shook as she tried to sew. She packed her things, locked the shop, and hurried home without telling Akin. When she entered the flat, it was unusually quiet. She dropped her handbag on the glass table and walked toward Mia's room. Then she froze. "Leave me alone! It's painful! Don't hurt me!" Mia's tiny voice cried out. Maria's blood boiled. She kicked the door open and saw Akin holding her daughter down on the bed. "Jesus Jesus Christ! She screamed. Without thinking, she grabbed the bedside lamp and smashed it against Akin's head. He collapsed on the floor, unconscious. Maria rushed to Mia, lifting her into her arms. "My baby, forgive me. I should have listened to you. I should have protected you." Mia sobbed against her blouse. "Mama, you told me, but you didn't hear me." Tears streamed down Maria's face as she hugged her daughter tightly. "Never again, I promise. I will always listen to you. You are my world." She called the police immediately. Officers arrived in their uniforms, took Akin away in handcuffs, and promised that justice would be served. A therapist was assigned to Mia to help her heal. Slowly, with gentle care, Mia began to smile again. From that day, Maria made a vow. "If staying single forever will keep you safe, Mia, then that's what I will do. You are worth more than anything."